So we're here for step number 1 of setting up your email list, and first things first, freebies. So we're going to talk about what kind of freebies you could offer, what it could look like, and what your freebie should be. So first things, you should know that freebies are often called opt-ins or lead magnets when we're talking about email marketing. So if you're out and about in the internet world, you might see those things. It's the same concept as what we were talking about today. Okay, so different types of freebies you could offer to get people to join your list. An activity, right? Download this lesson plan, download this thing you could use with your kids, download this puzzle, download this whatever, an activity that they could use. A helpful list, something like download my 10 favorite books to use with your students during fall, or here are my 50 favorite classroom library favorites. Ugh, favorites. Title it better than that. But a helpful list of things that would be organized and ready for a teacher to just use. Another option would be a how-to, right? Teach them how to do something in your freebie or opt-in. Remember, those are the same thing. Freebie, opt-in, and lead magnet are all used interchangeably. Types of freebies that you could use. The first one is probably the most common. It's a PDF download. So, they click sign up, they get a file, they just download it, and then they use it. This is probably the thing you're going to be most comfortable with if you are already a Teachers Pay Teachers seller, because chances are most of the things that you uploaded to Teachers Pay Teachers are PDF downloads. So that's a great option for you. Another option could be a video or a series of videos, right? Sign up here and I will send you the link to an unlisted YouTube video or a thing on Vimeo that teaches you how to do something, like set up your email list. Third option, that's a really great option if you don't want to create like a PDF or you don't want to record videos. An email course is an awesome option to get people to sign up for your list. Essentially, what happens with an email course is they sign up and then they get a series of emails teaching them how to do something, or whatever the topic of your course is. So maybe somebody could sign up for 5 ways to include movement in your classroom, and then they get an email with way number 1. And then an email with option number 2, right? You can see how you could kind of drip out information for them via email. So that's a great option as well. Your freebie should, these are things that you want to consider as you're designing your freebie. You want your freebie to be evergreen. And when I say evergreen, I mean you want them to want it all year round, right? So it's not something that is fall specific, and it's not something that somebody in March would see and they're like, well, I can't use that to December. That's not something that I want right now. You want your main freebie to be something that people could use at any point in the year. I really like how-tos or teaching kind of freebies to be an opt-in freebie. You want to be niche specific. And what I say by that is maybe you have an idea for a really, really good freebie, but like so many people would like it and they're not necessarily your people. Right? Think about who are the people that you want to talk to, who are the people that you want to serve. Your freebie should serve them. So let me give you an example. On my site, I have a ton of technology tutorials and a ton of technology tips because it does also serve my audience. But you know what I don't have? Any opt-ins related to my tech tutorials, because I don't want to cast a super wide net and wind up with like a kindergarten teacher who's interested in technology tutorials, because my emails are all for Spanish teachers or world language teachers. A kindergarten teacher might start getting my emails and be like, what is this? Why do I want this? Okay, so I don't have opt-ins set up to things that are not niche specific. So that's something to keep in mind. The last piece is that your freebie should show your strength. What is something you do really well? Or what is something that you talk about often? Your freebie should highlight those skills and the things that you have to offer. Okay, reduce, reuse, recycle. There's no reason why you can't work smarter, not harder. If you're going, Ashley, I don't know what strengths or what skills that I have. If you have a Teachers Pay Teachers account, you have at least one freebie because they ask you to do a freebie first because they want to give people a chance to sample your work. Your opt-in freebie is the same concept, right? You're giving people a sample of your work so they can see, hey, what does this person do? What is their work like? How will it help me? If you already have a freebie on TPT, there's no reason why you can't use it here too, okay? If you have multiple freebies on TPT and you have blog posts that are related to them, make those things opt-ins, right? Put them as freebies on your blog and connect them to your email list. that's a great option to start getting people signed up to your list. So there's your first steps to get started. Create your freebie, and then we'll come back for step 2.